different. Maybe if the world's under attack, maybe if I always pull the strap, maybe if they told me to never lack, maybe if I knew I was gonna crack, maybe if I always had a map, maybe if I never got so lost, maybe if I got lost inside the sauce, maybe if I grabbed the ball I would toss, maybe I could always get what I want, maybe I could get what always confused me, maybe I could get whatever it means, I could get whatever I need, yeah. Maybe if I pulled out all my Glocks, maybe if I stuffed it in a sock, maybe if I used the shortcuts to make the break this, to make the shirt right now, hey. Maybe if I got the gun, maybe if I made sure it had a nice stun to it, maybe if I knew what I did, maybe if I knew what I had to do, fly through with the guys, fly through when the boys fly through on her thighs, yeah. Maybe if I had a nice little vibe, maybe if I knew how I would lie, maybe if I rocked with the tide, maybe if I knew I'd never lie, maybe if I, maybe if I knew just how to strive, I knew I had to strive to survive, so I took all the risks and I took all the time, put it on my wrist, slit that shit, didn't know what she wants, so she called me a bitch now, yeah. Need everything that I need. Maybe I don't got what I, but maybe I'm still just love me. Yeah, she said she love me. She said she need me. She said I'm lost, but I cannot believe you. Yeah, maybe if I fail, maybe if it swells, maybe if I rock, maybe if it's on my sock. Yeah, maybe if I give it a second thought, maybe it'll click a little bit faster. Maybe if my life wasn't such a disaster, maybe if I knew what I had to do, shoot you with a laser, hit him with a taser, yeah. Maybe if I, 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 yeah. Maybe if the world's under attack, maybe if I sought to never like, maybe if I walked on the strap, maybe if I always had a laugh, maybe if she was sitting up on my lap, maybe if I knew I would never cap, maybe if the bars came so easy to me, maybe if I knew I would always be free, maybe if the money came super simply to a guy that needed his wife, yeah.